Good morning, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for December 8th, 2020. Oops, I'm not quite awake yet. Please show me what Scorpio needs to know here or see. Thank you. I have to get this done before I get out to the barn because I think I have an appointment. So I'm doing this a little bit early. And I think it's going to be a good one. Your song was called Apollo Throwdown. Star Slinger remix by the Go Team. And it really sounded like something was going down, like something, you're on the right track. It was really energetic. So your first card, the Page of Cups in the reverse. I feel like this is you. I feel like you have lost love for someone. You have changed your mind about someone. Could have been a crush. It doesn't feel like it's long term. It feels like it's something on the newer side. It felt like you were getting to know them, and as you did get to know them, or maybe you saw something, you decided that it wasn't for you. Increasing your independence. This looks like an about turn to me. It looks like you were going full steam ahead and then you went and you did a 3-point turn right in the middle of the highway and went back home. This is the 10 of Cups in the upright. It's in the upright. So this is finding your happiness at a distance. And I feel like this is saying a few things. I feel like you thought you were going to find your happiness with somebody. But you ended up saying, no, I think this was a retreat. This feels like a retreat back to your own space where you don't need anything. Like, it feels like you have a nice place set up for yourself that you can recharge at the end of the day. And you went back to your nest. That's what that feels like. It feels like a nest. Could be something you created on your own as well. Judgment in the upright, in the advice. So that is you making a judgment. That is also you seeing something, like finding your calling, not being able to go back. I also feel like that's connected to this. I feel like no one is going to be able to match you, or no one's going to be able to be in your nest with you, this elevated nest, unless they match a certain criteria. Like, they can't be a kid. They can't be immature. They have to match your independence, but they also need to be, this is immature up here. This is throwing tantrums. This is silently watching and not communicating. So to me, it's saying you don't want these man children. And until you actually see someone that, I don't want to say has their shit together, because that implies financial wealth, like financial shit together. These have nothing to do with money. This is someone, they could be the king of coins, but if they act like this, then it's like, no, you're still not a man. You could have all the money in the world. I don't care how much money you have. So I feel like this is also you standing alone for the time being. This feels like it was unexpected. But it also feels like you were looking for it. You were looking for something. There could have been like something in the back of your mind, just like red flags were going up. So you did a bit of looking. You did a bit of searching, maybe into someone's history or someone's past, something like that. But you didn't like what you saw, or maybe you saw them watching you. All right, bottom of the deck. Six of Cups in the upright. You look like you are feeling perfectly in alignment with whatever your divine mission is, whatever the reason is for you being here. It really feels like you've made it. You've made it. You might not have found your partner in this mission yet, but you've found yourself, that's for sure. All right, let's get another card. The Stars in the reverse. Six of Swords in the reverse. King of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Coins in the upright. The Knight of Wands in the upright. Ten of Coins in the upright. The Stars in the reverse. The first thing I think when I see it that way is to focus more on yourself. It could also mean that someone is obsessed. This could be someone that you've turned down. In the How, you have the the Page of Swords. On top of that, you have the Six of Swords in the reverse. So this is someone watching you, and the Six of Swords in the reverse is someone telling you something. Someone has some kind of truth to tell. It's right beside this obsession card. So it could be someone wanting to tell you how much they think about you, that they're obsessed with you. It kind of feels neutral. It could go either way. Like they could be butthurt that you rejected them, or maybe you don't even know and they're telling you that how much they think about you. But this is obsession here, and this is actually in the reverse. So that's manipulation. That's immature communication. In the why, this person can't move on. Maybe they sent you a message. In the why, you have the Chariot in the reverse. On top of that, you have the King of Cups in the reverse. So this is someone this is being in conflict with somebody very powerful that can't move on. I feel like you have separated yourself from this person. They could be very arrogant as well. Wow. Okay, so I think you have a stalker, or an ex that is really bad news. In how you're going to feel, you have the Ten of Cups in the upright. So you're going to either want to escape, or you're going to escape to somewhere that you're happy, or maybe you've already done that. I feel like you're already there. You have the Ace of Coins in the upright. You're working on your money. You're excuse me, you might have left for an opportunity as well. You could have left for a job. This person is trying to create an opportunity to see you. They might be traveling to a distance to do this. They don't have good intentions. I wish I could have heard the words in the song better. I think I had it too loud. All right, yeah, here we have the Knight of Wands in the upright. This is someone bringing you a message about somebody else. They've had an epiphany. They could have been transferred or moved. They're trying to take control of their life. So this is either what this person is trying to tell you, or this is someone else telling you this. Because this person doesn't feel, they feel broken. I'm getting all sorts of things. Like, on one hand, I feel like this person is potentially dangerous, and on the other hand, I feel sorry for him. Like, they really don't know how to process emotions. They don't know how to tell the truth. It does look like they're trying. They're researching it, or they're trying to find the words. They're obsessed with it. They're absolutely broken that you left and that you're happy. You look very, very happy. That's fulfillment as well. You're doing really good. This person is, well, they're either broken up about it or they're pissed off about it. But they really do have immature ways of coping. They're watching you rise. They're watching you develop. They cannot get over it. Maybe, yeah, they might have had some kind of epiphany, but I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you marching forward, taking action. You have some really great ideas. You might be traveling as well. Or this is you healing. This feels creative to me, but it feels like it's hard work as well. But it's literally giving you like light bulb moments, like maybe while you're working, you're having all these thoughts, or maybe you kind of travel, because this is like it's digital or it's in the air, and so yeah, it could be downloads. You're getting downloads, but you're having some really amazing insights, and you're taking action on them. You're doing them. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Cups. So this person thinks you're their soulmate. You might think that they are as well, but you've turned your back on it. You've had new ideas. You've had something has come to you, and you can't turn back on it. Like you're moving towards another goal, another. Oh, what is that? Some kind of inner calling, some kind of awareness, some kind of grand idea. This is helping you move on from this divine connection that somebody just flushed down the toilet with their immature coping mechanisms. On top of that, you have the Ten of Coins in the upright. This could have been for a long time. This is a lot of stability, a lot of years. You could have had a family with this person, and you were perfectly happy. And somebody threw it away and broke your heart as well. So they are, they look like a mess. They do. They look like a mess. I'm feeling sorry for them. But that doesn't mean, so don't let them throw a pity party. Don't don't get sucked into that. They have to grow. They have to do the same work that you did to get here and to get here. Maybe they were out playing around, having crushes on everybody, playing the field, focusing on everything but themselves. And they literally missed the boat. Scorpio left the building, left the building. You're making your own foundation now. You're making your own stability. But it also looks like you're turning your back on stability. It looks like this is more of a fluid movement, traveling, like not really fixed. It's like you're carrying the light with you. That's exactly, and this too. Wow, Scorpio, it looks like you're turning your back on this union with this person because you really did love them. But yeah, they crapped the bed or something. Um, you're turning your back on that. And it doesn't even, it looks like you still have love for this person. There's no bitterness. I think you already had to go through a lot yourself, and you have grown into this amazing, energetic, brilliant, happy person that's also could have something to do with water as well. Um, yeah, like you're rolling with the punches in a really beautiful way. That's your reading today, Scorpio. Your shuffle song again is called Apollo Throwdown. Star Slinger remix, and it's by the Go Team. All right, love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.